Welcome to Oracle of Confidence, the narrative dominating headlines. I will steal your job. But that's the wrong frame. AI isn't stealing jobs, it's revealing who can adapt and who can't. You see colleagues experimenting with ChatGPT while you avoid it. You hear about automation replacing roles similar to yours. You feel the anxiety. Will I become obsolete? But here's what the fear obscures. AI doesn't replace humans who evolve. It amplifies them. Research from AIRD's 2025 framework shows professionals integrating AI tools report 34% productivity gains and 28% skill expansion within 12 months. The divide isn't human versus machine. It's adapters versus resistors. And your relevance in the next decade depends not on competing with AI, but on strategic partnership with it. Welcome to Career Adaptation, where survival belongs to those who architect hybrid human-AI capabilities. And your competitive advantage starts with one decision: learn or be left behind. The 2024 to 2025 labor transformation isn't eliminating work, it's redistributing it. AIRD data reveals 62% of employers now require AI literacy as baseline competency across roles. McKinsey projects 12 million occupational transitions by 2030, with highest demand for skills AI can't replicate: complex problem solving, emotional intelligence, creative synthesis, ethical judgment. 2. This isn't future speculation, it's current reality. Professionals who position themselves at the human-AI intersection command 23% higher salaries than purely technical or purely creative roles. The strategic insight? AI handles routine cognitive tasks, data processing, pattern recognition, content generation, freeing humans for higher-order thinking. But only if you develop the complementary skills AI can't touch: contextual judgment, relational intelligence, adaptive learning. The opportunity isn't resisting automation. It's architecting your skill set around what machines amplify rather than replace. Meet Priya. At 38, she was a marketing manager with 12 years' experience creating campaigns, managing teams, analyzing performance. When her company adopted AI content tools, Priya felt threatened. Her core skill, writing compelling copy, could now be generated in seconds. She watched junior colleagues use AI to produce in hours what took her days. Priya's internal narrative: my expertise is becoming worthless. I'm being automated out of relevance. She felt the creeping obsolescence, that sinking realization her competitive advantage was eroding. Her response? Ignore the tools. Focus on authentic human creativity. AI supposedly couldn't match. She'd double down on traditional methods, prove human insight superior. That strategy, resistance disguised as principle, kept her comfortable but increasingly irrelevant as the industry moved forward without her. Priya's first instinct was avoidance. She ignored the AI tools her company introduced and dismissed conversations about prompt engineering or automation as human touch. Framed as principle, it was fear of incompetence, obsolescence, and exposure. Research shows professionals who avoid AI face 31% slower career progression and 2.3 times higher displacement risk within 5 years. McKinsey. She wasn't protecting expertise, she was accelerating irrelevance. Colleagues who embraced AI amplified output, experimented faster, and learned at scale. Within 18 months, she was praised for consistent quality, but excluded from strategic projects, assigned instead to AI-savvy teammates. Avoidance disguised as values is fear. You're not preserving value. You're letting it depreciate. Priya shifted to superficial adoption. She used AI for minor tasks, drafts she rewrote, summaries she rechecked, enough to appear current without changing her workflow. But superficial use creates busy work, not advantage. Professionals who automate tasks without strategic integration see 8% efficiency gains versus 34% for those redesigning workflows around human-AI collaboration too. She used AI like a faster typewriter, not a transformative partner. Her output improved slightly, but she lacked the key skill: knowing when to rely on human judgment versus machine processing. Superficial adoption is adaptation theater, effort without evolution. Frustrated, Priya began hoarding skills. She took courses and earned certifications without applying them. Research shows 73% of professionals completing AI training failed to apply skills within 90 days. No, knowledge without implementation is procrastination. She could discuss AI concepts, but defaulted to old methods in real projects. Skill hoarding creates the illusion of growth without changing how you work. You're not adapting. You're postponing irrelevance with credentials. Frustrated, Priya began hoarding skills. She took courses and earned certifications without applying them. Research shows 73% of professionals completing AI training fail to apply skills within 90 days. Knowledge without implementation is procrastination. She could discuss AI concepts, but defaulted to old methods in real projects. Skill hoarding creates the illusion of growth without changing how you work. You're not adapting. You're postponing irrelevance with credentials. She also began applying new techniques immediately in live projects. This built adaptive fluency, knowing when AI speed or human nuance adds value. Within 6 months, she led hybrid teams where AI handled data-heavy tasks and humans focused on strategy and relationships. Career security in the AI era comes from designing workflows where human and machine strengths compound. Stop using AI to speed up old tasks. Redesign workflows around partnership. Map your processes. Identify data-intensive or repetitive tasks, AI optimal, and those requiring judgment or creativity, human optimal. Let AI process, you decide. Professionals adopting integration frameworks see 3.2 times higher productivity gains. Choose one workflow this month and redesign it. Fluency in 4 to 6 weeks. Measurable advantage in 3 months. Your advantage is not what you know, but how fast you learn and apply. Commit to weekly micro-experiments. 2 hours testing 1A I use in real work. Document outcomes. Professionals who experiment weekly develop adaptive fluency 4.1 times faster. 3. Learning isn't preparation. It is the work. Establish the habit in 8 to 12 weeks and maintain it continuously. Build a professional identity at the intersection of domain expertise, AI literacy, and integration skill. Hybrid professionals command 23% salary premiums and face 47% a lower displacement risk. Position yourself not as someone who uses AI, but as someone who designs human AI systems. Over 6 to 12 months, develop credible hybrid capability. Within 18 to 24 months, convert it into career advantage. You're not facing obsolescence. You're facing the most significant career opportunity in decades, the chance to position yourself at the intersection of human and machine capability before the majority adapts. Here's the empowering reality. AI doesn't replace people who evolve. It amplifies them beyond what was previously possible. Imagine 18 months from now, you're leading projects that seamlessly blend AI processing with human judgment. You're delivering in days what used to take weeks. You're the go-to person for, how do we leverage this new tool? You command premium positioning because you've built capabilities most professionals are still avoiding. That version of you, adapted, hybrid, invaluable, is within reach, not someday. Now. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most adaptable to change. Charles Darwin, naturalist, reminding us adaptation determines survival across all systems. That's the power of strategic AI adaptation. Subscribe to Oracle of Confidence for frameworks on career evolution and future-ready skills. Drop a comment. What's one workflow you're redesigning with AI this month? Your adaptation starts now.